take a look at what's going on, the very latest from Hurricane Laura. This is a live look at the radar. The plot of where the eye of the hurricane is, which is about 150 miles south of the coast of Louisiana. And we've dialed into a lot of buoys and land-based sensors looking at the winds. So obviously, the strongest of the winds are going to be closer to the eye. We've got a 56-mile-per-hour gust on an oil platform just south of the coast of Louisiana. But more importantly, the rain bands have reached Louisiana. And yes, it's not the heaviest of rain. It's not the strongest of winds, but they're already producing tornadoes, something we experienced with Isaias just a short time ago. In fact, look how many they have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Earlier, they had 5 at one time across the southern part of the state. So it's going to be a rough night for our friends in Louisiana. The rain bands have arrived, and conditions will only worsen from here. Back here at home, we don't have any rain, but we've got the heat. In fact, it's 95 right now in Smithfield. We made it up to around 90 today here in the Triangle and most everywhere else. Decent amount of sunshine, and we're going to do it again tomorrow, except it's going to be a couple degrees hotter tomorrow. So the end of August is definitely feeling like the end of August and then some. But again, hour by hour tonight, it'll be dry. Just a few fair weather clouds will drop down to 81 at 8 through the 70s overnight, winding up about 73 by tomorrow morning. So our big story here in North Carolina the next few days is going to continue to be hot and mostly dry weather. Let's get the rain out of the way first. There's not a lot to talk about. Tomorrow morning, FUTURECAST has us sunny and dry. Tomorrow, it's only about a 10% chance of rain. And in the afternoon, if you check the radar, you'll see probably some rain out to the west, and you might think, whoa, here it comes. But we don't expect it to hold on. We expect it to fizzle out, leaving us with just that 10% chance of rain by tomorrow late afternoon and early evening. Then comes Friday. Friday, we'll have a few extra clouds. Here we are Friday morning, still going to be just as hot, but the rain chance will go up just a little, maybe to about 20% as we head into late in the day Friday. So as you can see, rain is not our big story. It's going to be the heat. And tomorrow's high, as well as Friday, we'll see temperatures in the mid-90s. More importantly, that heat index will be above 100 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then we've got a cold front coming later in the weekend. I'll tell you more about that in a second, but let's head back down to the Gulf of Mexico. We're watching history. It's a Category 4 hurricane, and Laura is headed to a place in southwestern Louisiana or southeastern Texas that has never had a Category 4 hurricane hit their area. They've had it in the southeast part of the state. They've had storms that strong farther down the coast in Houston, but this part of the world has never had a storm this strong. It's got 145-mile-per-hour winds. It's expected to strengthen a little more, possibly up to 150-mile-per-hour winds, as it makes landfall, again, right around the Texas-Louisiana state line sometime in the early morning hours of Thursday. Then it will weaken as it continues to head to the north. Some of the worst conditions they'll see: storm surge. They'll see devastating wind gusts, and they'll see a lot of rain. Look at this swath of rain that could accumulate between 6 and 8 inches for our friends in southwestern Louisiana. Then, of course, it'll continue to weaken, take a right turn, and then be in our neck of the woods on Saturday. It'll be a fraction of what it is right now, but still some rain is expected here. Now, that's on Saturday. Thursday and Friday will continue to be hot. Still hot on Saturday with more clouds and a 50% chance of some scattered showers. Then the cold front on Sunday will lower our humidity levels and our temperatures. In fact, highs most of next week in the 80s, but we do see 90s creep back in by next Friday and Saturday.